Bam, bam, bam. Oh god, stop screaming.
I'll take it.
Bam! Ow! Bam! 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 Ow. Okay, we should focus on him. Bam! Bam! Hey, we got the drink for once. That is kind of a problem I've been having. I have to do this now. If I want to drink. My remarkable cudgel is too remarkable. Oh my god, shut up! Save me from the ichors. Anyway. Streets are pretty busy. I'm gonna let them deal with that. Oh no. Please, can I go through here? Thank God. Streets seem emptier. Oh, there they are. Hello.
We meet again, Mr. Kimura, in a more peaceful situation.
Dr. Reid. Still visiting London by night?
We must both be nocturnal animals, you and I. After your captivity, I thought you'd be more cautious.
Breathing the cold night air helps calm my mind, sir. I've had the most frightening nightmares since I escaped that filthy jail.
Right, is he gonna say anything interesting? Because I don't know.
What can you tell me about your abduction?
If you really want to know, I was locked in that building for 3 or 4 days. My jailer was insane, mumbling about sacrifice and voices.
What did he say about voices?
He constantly whined about the voice of his master, ordering him to do terrible things. He wanted to silence the voice by offering blood. My blood.
And why didn't he sacrifice you?
That was the weirdest part. He claimed to spill blood was not enough. It had to be done when some stars were aligned.
Which stars?
That's the whole point. He wanted me to talk to him about some Red Queen configuration or constellation. I've never heard of such an astronomical term.
Tell me, Tadao, why was your abductor so interested in your passion for astronomy?
I dunno. We met a few times at the Royal Greenwich Observatory. He seemed to share my hobby. Then he invited me to his house and locked me in.
Yes, astronomy is a fascinating subject. When I was a child, my mother bought a small telescope for my sister and I. We spent many a pleasant evening stargazing.
Stars are not just dots in the sky, Doctor. They are the key to our understanding of the cosmos. They remind us how insignificant we are.
You're right. But children love magic and stories. I remember our mother told us constellations have the power to protect us.
Protection by the light of the stars. That's sweet. You remember the name of these constellations?
Draco.
Draco. My favorite constellation.
Memory's a strange thing. I can recite without hesitation the names of the 88 constellations. Yet I barely remember my own childhood.
Did he fake his interest in astronomy to get close to you?
No. In his madness, he spoke about a blood sacrifice to be made to his master when the stars aligned to a specific configuration.
I don't... See, the problem here with the conversation
Goodbye,
with
Mr.
Vampyr, I
Kimura.
find,
Take care.
is there's so many people to talk to,
So much pain.
and I can interrogate them all I want about their lives and their entire story, but I don't think I want to. Don't let them control you. They are among us. They lost stuff to your soul. Vampires are real. Defend your community. Oh my god, it's doing the mouse cursor thing again. It even patched today. Downloaded an 8 GB patch. And that hasn't been fixed. I think it mostly just added the new difficulty modes. Well, Mr. Rat Eater. I will restart the game, I guess, to fix this thing.
Unite!
And we're back. Let's see what the Red Grave has to say. Now that we killed this Fletcher. See, if that was the source of the epidemic, maybe that'll be fixed now and there'll be less plague stuff going around. I see that the place still hasn't been cleaned. You still haven't cleaned it up! You just have, like, corpses and shit lying around. Come on, man.
Always a pleasure to see you, sir.
Yeah, and you haven't... Come on. This is where we're supposed to have a lovely time when everything's... No one's even bothered to put this upright. Come on. Well, hello.
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
But it's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reid. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
Lord Redgrave can play with the brave all he wants, but I won't put a foot outside until the Pre-Wen end their hunt.
Well, you seem quite happy to walk around near the corpses. This is so bizarre. Everyone is just ignoring the fact that there's corpses of blood everywhere here. Like, fair enough if they were attacked by the Pre-Wen. But why wouldn't they clean up? That's literally just massive amounts of blood on the carpet, and she's just standing here, just chilling in the blood. So bizarre. Ooh, well, dagger.
I think we're safe for now. I pursued and killed the last hunter with my own hands as he tried to escape the club.
When was this? Was this right now, or was this the last time I was here? Because it was still... You know what, never mind.
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End, and I spotted at least 2 foreign econs. This is an outrage. We shall chase these intruders down. We repelled the intruders for now. But how long before they return? Have you heard the rumors of some horned vampire revealing himself and singing obscure songs around the city? What is this new malevolence?
Are these all triplets? They all look the same, and they all have the same voice actor. Have the same last name. Alright, Redgrave.
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lancebearer. Please tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reid. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
But some questions remain.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you.
Of course you do.
One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Econ he deserves to be.
Huh. This is fishy as hell. If my bloodline is super powerful, which is why when this weird maker made me, and then I made Mary, and Mary became super powerful, they want to abuse that and make Aloysius super powerful as well. And then kick this shit out. I mean...
I'm not sure I'm the best candidate for such a task.
I can hear the hesitation in your voice, Dr. Reid. I admire a man of principles. But in this matter, there is more at stake than your moral comfort.
It's not a moral question, Lord Redgrave. It's the responsibility of giving immortality to a man I barely know.
Nonsense. Aloysius has been a member of the Ascalon for years. This is but the fruition of a long-held plan.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go, I have a few questions.
All right, I'm listening.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he is about to die. And he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reid. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
I figured.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then?
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
I don't know about this, man. I just feel like I'm gonna get betrayed. Once I've turned Aloysius, they've gotten what they want from me, you know?
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
Not good.
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you
I do.
really want to know what I think
Yes, I do.
about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating skulls.
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
As long as you lower your voice.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Econ like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
And who is this? No details on that?
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
Well, I mean... Am I supposed to just kill him? I don't know. It does sound like a spectacularly bad idea. I do agree with Elizabeth on that. And I just feel like it will end badly for London and will end badly for me if I do so. So I just don't really like the idea of...
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
Well, maybe I just kill him? I don't know. Dawson said that sometimes they can't survive the metamorphosis. So maybe I do something to make it look like that happened. Hello? Oh, a loud one. Bam. Alright, goddamn, sometimes I'm gonna have to remember that. I'm gonna have to remember at some point. So we're probably gonna turn right up there, but let's go a circle around here. We find something. No, more of these. Okay, this time I remember. Normal skulls this time around though. Okay, okay, they hurt. They still hurt even though they're normal. Probably had full blood already there, but whatever. You know, I've realized I haven't really been using much of the potions, I guess you'd call it in a normal game, but serums here. The consumables that heal you and stuff. Haven't really needed to so far. Not
I
to say
think
that
this passage could lead me close to Aloysius Dawson's mansion.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to go. Right. Hello, are you going to fight me? You probably will. No, we don't need to fight, buddy.
Stupid newborn!
Okay, apparently we do. Level 30. Oh my god. Chill, buddy.
Bleeding!
Yeah, so are you soon. Ow. Yeah, I've got no blood now.
This is not
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is a tough dude. This is gonna hurt a lot. Ah, his shadow! His shadow killed me. Couldn't escape from that one.